Hey guys, welcome to my channel, the Narcs Karma. My name is Johnny. Please hit like and subscribe if you like what I'm talking about or can resonate with anything. And if I want to thank Pete Zapper. I appreciate everything that you say. Thank you very, very much. Without it, I wouldn't be able to go through this process the way I supposed to. I appreciate it in the heart. Okay, so enough of that lovey-dovey stuff, and now let's get gather this information from, or at least where I probe at, and I get it from the what do they call it, the lion's mouth. You know, you get it from actually the narcs themselves, and it's on Quora. A lot of these narcissists, that's kind of where they gather, or they what I see it as is they go there to learn on what not to do and how to get away with it, and to stay on top of what we're thinking, and as well as to feed. Anyway, the first thing I have to say to that is, really, good luck. Good luck serving them, because that's kind of what you're doing, is just serving them. You're just an appliance. You're just something they're using, because as soon as they find somebody who they think that's better than you, or they get bored of you, and believe me, they get bored very easily, very fast. They're looking for it, and they have it, or if it's attention, they'll do it. Believe me, they'll cheat in a heartbeat. It's ridiculous. They're getting off topic. The answer to that, and you're gonna be surprised of what you would have to give up to even attempt it, and if you escaped it, count your blessings, literally count your blessings. You are able to live life, man. You're able to find happiness. You can really find happiness, and if you do it the right way, it'd be very, very difficult to fall into it again. It will, believe me. They'll stay away. They will stay away. I'll play a video toward the ending of what it takes to keep a narcissist, and it sounds ridiculous, and if that's the way you want to live life, it sounds just like it sounds like the vacuum cleaner. That's kind of where they got it from. Why? Because they want to suck you back in. They want to suck you back into the trap, or the web, or into the rabbit's hole. They want you to bite again. They want you to believe them. It comes in many. Miss you. If they were cheating on you, they'll tell you that I'm sorry. That person, I never loved them. Give me another chance. I made a mistake. The other person's a lot. Whatever it takes, they're gonna try to hoover you back. Why? Because they already seen that the grass ain't greener on the other side. They already seen that you are better than the other or the last person they were with. So they need, or maybe the other person left them, or maybe the other person was a narc themselves and said fuck you, and thank you, wham bam. And a good example with mine, or at least with my narc, what I found out, at least talking back, I did not know that she already had been through, like, oh my god, like practically half of Boa Heights City terrorists, like in finding and in gaining her next supply, So when I came back, she took me with open arms, and when she took me with open arms, her intent was never to have kids, to get married, and that's kind of where, like, I started ignoring a lot of the red flags. Fast forward in the relationship, she was already seeing other people. She was already talking to the people, and it worked perfectly to her plan. Like I said, my battery's dying. Touch on this a little bit more. All right, talk to you in a bit. I mentioned this in my other video. Like, you have someone in mind, so when they're doing this to you, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's the thing, is they use your empathy that what you have. They use it against you. They use that. If you don't like if you don't like confrontation, if you don't like to argue, if you don't like to dispute, and you just want to give them, like, okay, shut up, yeah, get the fuck out of here, just, and you give in, well, it's gonna snowball. You're feeding them. You're literally enabling them. You're enabling them to keep on doing it, and they're gonna push and push and push, and believe me, they're gonna push into they get a reaction, into they get what they want. I'm gonna give a couple examples right now, but reach out to you. They reach out to you just to test the waters. Remember, the first time they do this, they do it to test the waters, just to see what reaction they're gonna get from you if you've forgiven them already. Because remember, when they leave, when you're discarded, when they ghost you, a silent treatment comes in. When they bounce, understand that is a tactic. That's a reason why they do that. So the reason why they do that, and this is going to be a whole complete different video, but I'll touch on it a little bit, is it's a part of their scheme, you know. So in that silent treatment, understand that there was somebody else, and they're either grooming somebody. The dust settles once everything is like calmed down, like, you know, once you're already kind of, especially if you're moving on, or if you're doing great, or if you're making money, or in other words, if you're doing better than what they left you at, then they're gonna come back. The reason is because you're supposed to fail. You're supposed to be shit. You're supposed to be crying for them. You're supposed to be wanting them, loving them, admiring them, because I know that's what they want. They want you to admire them. They want you to love them. They want you to bow down, pretty much. To bow down, to give up, to have an identity, and to give it to them. And what is it you want? You know, they want you to juggle for them. They want you to entertain them, pretty much. They want you to entertain them at their best convenience, at their time. You know, that's why they do what they do, because, you know, a real relationship, you build a bond, and, you know, like I said, guys, I'm already rambling, going off top bad. Remember, all this stuff, they already had a plan. They've been planning it out. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They want to blame everything on you. They want to project everything onto you. You know, they want to make you feel bad. If you want to heal, at least properly, you know, and you don't want to attract these people anymore. Because remember, you're attracting them. There's a reason why they're coming to you, because they see vulnerability. They see somebody, and I'm not saying you're weak, but they see somebody as in that they can extract, you know, and that's what it is. They want to extract energy. They want to extract the life, you know, out of you. One second, guys. But they are sensitive to criticism. Like, they're very, very highly sensitive to criticism. So if you tell them no, like when they're trying to get back with you, when they're reaching out to you, you're causing them injury. You're hurting them. You're offending them. Like, they're gonna be like, you know, excuse me, you're not gonna get back with me. You know, I'm 7'3", but that's what they're offended by. Yes, they're gonna discard you regardless or not. Especially if they see that you're catching on, or you're becoming knowledgeable, or you're aware now. They start moving quick. And I'll give you that example. Well, right now, I'm actually seeing it with the mother of my child, and her significant other, and that's another story of its own. But I'll touch on it real quick because it's gonna get long in the video, but. You know, she's being gaslighted, she's being manipulated, she's being brainwashed, she's being denied her reality at this moment. You know, I try to help, I try to, you know, put my 2 cents in, but, you know, he has a badge. Message! These guys are trained, you know, these guys are trained to interrogate, to question, so they'll know exactly what they're doing. And instead of using it for what they're trained for, they're using it against an individual who actually loves them, and they're doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it for personal gain, which then they love you. Believe me, they don't love you as a person. They love what you do for them. I'm not sure that makes sense. I'll repeat it one more time. They love you, but they don't love you for you. They love you for what you do for them, what you provide for them, which is, of course, admiring them, entertaining them, you know, running their errands, paying, like, it's being their damn maid or their slave, in other words. And if you're grade A supply to them, like, you know, kind of like what I was, which is a codependent, a strong codependent, that a people pleaser, you know, if you're a people pleaser, then they love you. Like I said, but not for you. They love what you do for them. Narcissists will, like, literally just ghost you and you won't hear from them, kind of like mine, is when you expose them. Once you expose them, and once you shine that mirror back into their face and show them who they are, believe me when I say this, when I believe, man.
So this is the response to people who are hoping that the narcissist will come back to them, and this is it. Here is how to catch and keep a narcissist. A narcissist will stay around forever as long as you never expose them. You must also be willing to provide them with constant praise, accolades, attention, caring, kindness, generous gifts, and always support them emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. You must be willing to deny yourself of all of life's pleasures and hand them all over to the narcissist gleefully, making their life as exciting, interesting, and fulfilled as possible. You must be willing to live without intimacy, communication, honesty, or trust. You must be willing to be cheated on, lied to, and manipulated constantly without any hope of improvement. You must be willing to be submissive and never have an opinion, desire, want, or need of your own. This is selfish behavior and not tolerated by your narcissist. You must be willing to be devalued and discarded for being weak and not having the guts to stand up for yourself. You must be willing to be devalued and discarded if you are too strong and try to stand up for yourself. You must be willing to live without security, self-esteem, peace, or comfort. You must be willing to live with secrets, lies, betrayals, false truths, omissions, hypocrisy, slander, or any other deceitful, manipulative action the narcissist chooses to impose on you. You must be willing to live without boundaries, perimeters, or any other self-respecting goals or aspirations. You must be willing to be treated as completely worthless now that you have caused all of this drama. You must be willing to have your coworkers, friends, and family removed from your life until you are isolated from the world. You must be willing to wake up one day to discover that your narcissist has left you without understanding why they left, where they went, who they are with, or when they will be back, until they return days, weeks, months later, like nothing ever happened. And they will return. When they return, you must be willing to not ask questions. Do not speak of your feelings. Do not try to engage them in any serious conversation at all. You must be willing to always be wrong, take full blame, apologize, and beg for forgiveness. You must be willing to be treated as completely